What is up, guys? My name's Anbu here, and I see you didn't like my videos. Well, I see you did not like what if Naruto was in the anbu, because it only got me 106 views. So, I'll be doing something special for y'all, for getting me up to 2,500 subscribers. It's gonna be same what if, but this is gonna be quite different. The what if I posted is only confusion, Shippuden stuff, but in this will be quite different. I didn't really want it to do a what if at all, but if you did not like that what if, you didn't have to watch it, but you did like it for 9 likes. So, good job for you. This is gonna be a redo of that what if, but a movie. A long movie goes about 3 hours, or 2. Anyways, enjoy the video. Before you enjoy, hit that like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you're on a different website, subscribe. And if you want me to do a what if for you, and type in what if I should do down in the comments down below. If you can do that, and if you want me to do one of your what ifs, just put it down in the comments and I will do that. But if you made a script for that, I will gladly read that script while doing the what if. So enjoy the video. Or if you want me to do a script for you, and I will send it to you on Discord, Snapchat, Instagram, or any app stores on phone, iPhone calls, any phone numbers, anything like that. I'll be doing that for you because I'm so glad you hit me to 2,500 subscribers. So this will be a redo of what if Naruto was an anbu. Was in the anbu. Enjoy the video. This will be quite different. It will be Sasuke Uchiha Sakurahara and Naruto Uzumaki, the second head of the anbu clan. Enjoy the video. Naruto Uzumaki was the age of 4 years old, while Sasuke Uchiha and Sakurahara is the same age. They wasn't put in an academy, but Naruto and Sakura and Sasuke trained together as one team. They trained every day and night. Sakura do not have a huge crush on Sasuke since they knew each other when they was born. So, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura trained in their ninjutsu, taijutsu, kenjutsu, and genjutsu. Supposedly genjutsu for Sakura, but I will give Sakura this. Sakura in this will have fire release, fire style, fire dragon jutsu, fire style, fireball jutsu, fire style, phoenix flower jutsu, fire style, great explosion, fire style, phoenix flower explosion, fire style, fire wind technique, combining the wind and fire, but she will not have wind. Naruto will have wind. Naruto's natures, fire style, wind style, earth style, lightning, and water. He will got all 5 chakra natures, and this Sasuke as well. Sasuke, fire style, lightning style, and wind style. And I will give Sakura a little bit of earth style. She have fire and earth. Yes. In this, they will train with Itachi Uchiha and Shishri Uchiha. In this, Naruto will be learning Sage Mode, Sage Art. Sage Mode complete. The full Sage Mode of any existence. Naruto will be taught by Jiraiya, and so is Sakura and Sasuke. Those two was just overpowered. All three, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, now they're a certain age of 8. They almost got put on a team, but they never entered the school yet, or the academies. They still train every day in Kenjutsu. Naruto's blade is sheaves. Two katanas with sheaves on the back. Sasuke blade, a katana, and if you know, in Sasuke Shippuden, Sasuke left the village and put his sheath where his butt used to be at. Yeah, that's what his katana was. Sakura have huge katanas that she can handle like Zabuza's, but a little bit more powerful in strength. She combined her chakra natures, which is fire and lightning. Fire and earth. One goes by the flames of fire, the other one earth style. And the two blades she holds. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura always train, and then they reached the age of 9. This when 3 anbus came to each and of their doors and told them the Hokage ordered them to come into the office. Which they did so. They didn't know all 3 of them will enter the Hokage's office. Naruto said, "Yo, Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura, let's go," they all said. Together as a team, they went in and seen a masked guy with white hair. I'm gonna say silver hair with a black mask over his face, covering up his mouth and his nose, and covering up his eye. "Hi, Hokage-sama," they all 3 said, with their swords on their back and bowing. And this Naruto will be a smart prodigy, so is Sakura and Sasuke. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, I know you've been training for years on years, like 9 years. You will meet his team. Naruto looked over Naruto's eye to Kakashi Hatake. "May I ask, what's your name, Sensei?" Naruto said. "Yes, my name is Kakashi Hatake, the Sharingan user." Sasuke in this will not get pissed or angry that he has the Sharingan. In this, Sasuke's mood, and if Itachi still kills the clan, Sasuke pissed off will not change. His dream will change fully. 100% his dream will change. He will not chase after Itachi for murdering the clan. He will chase after Itachi for answers and kill him, cause that is his goal. It's not the same thing, but it probably is the same thing if you get me. Now, enjoy. Kakashi said, "Yo, my name is Kakashi Hatake. Can I have your names?" "Yes, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. I'm a great Kenjutsu master of the Uzumaki clan. This here, my name is Sasuke Uchiha. I'm the unlocker of my 3-tomo Sharingan in both eyes. My Kenjutsu is 100% good. My ninjutsu and genjutsu is good as well. I'm Sakura Harune, and my ninjutsu and genjutsu is good. My kenjutsu is 100% good. If you want to test us at the same time. We work together as a team," they all said together. And Kakashi gave an eye smile to everyone. "Well, Hokage, can some Jonins and Chunins watch this battle?" "Yeah." Now, we skip to the training ground 7, and a large amount of Jonins and Genins as well watch the battle against Kakashi Hatake versus the 3 powerful shinobis in the leaf. "Now, you're ready," Kakashi said. Kakashi let out a huge breath, opening up his eyes, showing the Sharingan. Sasuke didn't care about the Sharingan in his eyes. And this begins the battle of Kakashi Hatake versus the 3 prodigies. "Ready, Sasuke? Sakura?" Naruto said, and they all 3 nodded. "Get ready. Go," Kakashi said. They didn't go away or flash. They stand there. And then Kakashi read their hand signs. Lightning style, earth style, wind, fire style. Sakura was using fire style. Sasuke was using no. Sasuke was using wind. Sakura was using fire. And Naruto was using lightning. All together. Lightning style. Lightning dragon breathe. Wind style. Wind gale bomb. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. A hard gust of wind pushed the fireball towards it, and the lightning, Naruto spit it out of his mouth, and it crashed to the fire, making a lightning wind flame. Together, their team work is amazing. It crashed towards Kakashi, and Kakashi vanished in a poof of smoke. It was just a shadow clone, and Kakashi gave a smile to everyone, but they couldn't see it under his mask. You ready? Fire style, they all three said. Dragon's wrath. Thunderclap. No, I'm joking. No, they did this. Sasuke and Naruto used lightning dragon. While Sakura using fire style, dragon, wrath. Lightning style, lightning dragon. A large bunch of thunder came up in the sky, and they looked up, seeing a large lightning. Sakura, fire style, fire dragon jutsu. Lightning style, lightning dragon, roar, they said. And it crashed down towards where Kakashi used to been at. And Naruto gave a smirk to everyone, and they both nodded. In a poof of smoke, they're gone. What? Kakashi looked behind him, seeing the three prodigies right behind him, and he chuckled to himself. You passed, Kakashi said. You become anbu level. And you're high-ranking Jonins, but you're still Genins. Kakashi chuckled to himself. Well then, our power is unstoppable, Sasuke said, smiling. And this, Sakura will not have, like I said, a large crush on Sasuke, but she will have, like, I'm gonna say 50% of a large crush, because Sakura in the canon world, sorry, hold up, shush! Sasuke and the Sakura and Canon World had a 1000% chance of a crush on Sasuke. Like 1,000 chance she had a large crush on Sasuke-kun. And the Sakura will have a 50% chance of a crush on her. On Sasuke. Good job, Sasuke-kun, Sakura said out loud. And Sasuke said, good job to you, Sakura Harne. Or Sakura. And good job to Naruto as well. The third Hokage appeared, giving each of the prodigies mask and armor. Naruto had a fox mask with red stripes on it. Sasuke had a cat mask with black stripes on it. Sakura had a pink mask with pink stripes on it. They're saying they call the Fox Kings. Actually, their name is all Great Nation. The Golden Devils. They're called the Black Devils. Yeah. As Kakashi wearing his mask, his normal mask he had. I need to check what Kakashi mask looks like. Kakashi Hatake mask. I don't care about that. Okay, Kakashi's mask looked just like Naruto's, a fox mask, but it didn't have 3 stripes on there. So he's the leader of the Kakashi Hatake. Alright, good. Kakashi had his long katana that reaches his waist. You ready? Yes, Sensei. Another time skip. I'ma say about a month later, they was doing A-ranked ninjas. A-ranking jutsus. I mean, not A-ranking jutsus. They did ultimate S-ranking jutsus after all. But they did A-ranking, what? They did an A-ranking mission. 500 A-rank missions. 1 S-rank mission. The last one is another S-rank mission. I'll be getting to that last S-rank mission. 1,000 rock shinobis was coming towards the leaf, plus the king of the Samaganto. No, I'm joking. The king, not the king, but the leader of the cloud. Well, the Raikage, five Raikage, the fifth, hey! For fuck's sakes, the fifth Raikage of the coming towards the leaf for war. Now, the Team Kakashi was rushing off, killing all 1,000 shinobis. But some shinobis left. There was 5 shinobis that was standing guard by the Raikage, and a flash of lightning appeared. There was 3 shinobis, 3 the death god. The Raikage noticed those names. You are. The Raikage was shook, hearing the names called Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, the Shadow Demons. The Raikage said, "Retreat, everyone! Retreat now, immediately!" There's when a lightning dragon appeared, killing all 5 shinobis. One more shinobi was standing guard by the Raikage. This shinobi was a strong shinobi who had black lightning. The lightning release like the Raikage. Sasuke said, "May I finish it, Sensei?" "You would." Kakashi said, "Lightning style. Dragon roar." A large lightning coming out of Sasuke's mouth. He put a little bit of a dense chakra inside of the lightning, making it try to explode. Lightning style. Dragon wrath. A large dragon went towards the Raikage. The Raikage had to retreat, so as his last men, and they retreated from the leaf. This when the 3 prodigies fell to the ground, using a large amount of their chakra. And this Naruto would know he was in Jinchuriki, and knowing, he told his teammates. They didn't care he was a Jinchuriki after all. They'd been training for 9 years. Kakashi was sad that they have to leave this squad, Team Kakashi, when they turned the age of 12. 2 years passed. Kakashi Hatake told the 3 teammates that he had 3 god prodigies, that once they turned 12 years old, they will have to leave the squad. And some tears dropped out of all 3 ninjas' eyes, asking him why. Because the Hokage wanted y'all to show your power to the Genins. But we like level Jonins, more than Jonins, God themselves. But why we have to leave, Sensei? Well, I don't know. But you only got 1 more year left. So, we can take that and do a large mission. 4 S-rank missions before you have to leave the team. Damn it, Naruto said. Naruto, stage mode activated. You ready? Well, we're gonna take this chance for 4 S-rank shinobis. Cause we are Kakashi Hatake's team members. Let's go! Naruto raised his fists up, and they all nodded, vanishing out of sight. Appearing in the Hokage's office, they seen Jonins. Not Jonins. They seen Might Guy, asking can he get placed when the Genin exam begins on the team. And Kakashi Hatake with his 3 shinobis behind him opened up the door and hearing it. Sorry, Sensei. I did not mean to open the door like that. Naruto, it's okay. Let's go. Lord Hokage, can we get 3 S-rank missions for the last day of my Genins becoming Genins? Sure, Kakashi. Kakashi grabbed the 3 S-rank missions they had to do. They had to kill a dude named Rajin, another dude named Ryu, and then the last guy who could use black lightning in a hidden mist jutsu. His name was Gamachichi. Fuck, I'm sorry, don't just make that name up. His name was Zabuza Nemamuchi. But in this, Zabuza will not die yet. I will not let him die, because we need him in a part of Team 7. So, but before Kakashi's team members left, Kakashi noticed the glimpse of Guy. Kakashi Hatake, I didn't know you have strong Ganins. Kakashi Hatake, Guy said, "What is your power of youth, Kakashi?" I just got good at Guy's voice all of a sudden. Well, yeah, the power of youth, Kakashi Hatake. Hey, Guy, I have to go now. Bye. See you soon. I will be right back. Oh, what up? Sorry for the background. Let's get back into the video. Kakashi and his 3 team members left for another year. Leaving for another year. 2 years, 1 year passed, and they're now 12 years old, strong, powerful. Their ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu, and kenjutsu is way above the Hokage himself. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura can fight this Hokage alone, one by one. They can fight him, but they didn't know if they can win the fight. But they know they can stand up for the Hokage themselves, because they fought the right Kage, the 5th Hokage of the Hidden Clown Village. And he had to escape because it was 3 and 4 shinobi that was stronger in the Hidden Leaf. 1, the Jinchuriki of the 9 Tails. 3, a Uchiha. And 4, a Chakra Harne with the strength of Tsunade. Kakashi Hatake, the Sharingan user, who is the god of Phoenix Man. The right Kage knew he could fight them, but he don't know if he can win, because it's 3 powerful prodigies, actually 4 powerful prodigies of all history. Kakashi was saddened that Team 7, or Team Kakashi, has to abandon the team. Kakashi looks down at the 3 shinobis training, and he jumped down telling them, "I have to talk to you." "We know, Kakashi." They got a big smile. "We know we have to leave the team, but no worries. We will probably see you again once more." Kakashi Sensei, they all said together. With a smile on their face, they hugged Kakashi real tight, like Kakashi is their father or brother. "Thank you, Kakashi Sensei." And I will say this, Sakura Harune's mother died in a 9 Tails attack, because I hate those pieces of shit. I'm sorry, gotta stop the video there. I'm not stopping it because it's a movie, but I just hate how Sakura Harune's family is just really annoying right now. She's just like the canon Sasuke. The canon Sakura, just so annoying, so rude, so disrespectful to nobody. They disrespectful to the Jinchuriki, of course. So, I'm gonna say this. Sakura Harune's parents will die in this. They already did. They're gone off this map. They're going off the histories. They was not 2 shinobis. There was not even shinobis in the first place. There was no ninjas at all. They're useless. They're garbage. That's all I'm gonna say. And Naruto's parents, Naruto knew that because he was Anbu. So he asked Hokage about his parents. And the Hokage explained. And he explained he was a Jinchuriki. Huh? Oh. Sorry. Oh. And he's dead, so. Thank you. Now, sorry for that, because Sakura Harmony's parents are literally the dumbest people on history on the Shinobi's world. Disrespecting a Jinchuriki, for God's sake. If Naruto in the canon world could easily killed the villagers and went instantly if he'd been enraged. He's so lucky. The elder was so lucky that Naruto do not kill the villagers or them themselves. So fucking lucky, man. So lucky at all. So, sorry for that interruption. Had to say that out of my mind because that pissed me off so bad. So, enjoy this video. Naruto and Kakashi, Sasuke and Sakura hug Kakashi like their family. Kakashi said, "We're still brothers and sisters." He looked at Sakura. "Yes, big brother Kakashi," they all said. With a smile on their face, they went away. And a smile came from Kakashi and a tear dropped out of Kakashi's eye for the first time. "I will miss you, brother, sister," he said with a smile on his face. Another tear dropped out of his eye. Kakashi now walks away. Kakashi went to the Hokage telling him that he wanted to be a Jonin sensei. And the third Hokage knew what was going to happen. So the third Hokage will put Kakashi Hatake on Team 7. We skip to Naruto. And Sasuke and Sakura went in to this. Ino noticed Sakura. "Sakura!" "Hey, Ino." "Sasuke-kun," Ino said. And the Sasuke, Ino will not have a large crush on Sasuke at all. Not a large crush, but she have, I'm saying the exact amount what I told in Sakura. 50%. "Hey, Ino," Sasuke said. "Riley, please." Sorry for that. Yeah. Sasuke, Sakura. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say this. Ino will know Sakura, but Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura would never been in the academy. This is the first time they be in the academy and become Genins. So they would be the class clowns in the village. But they still the Demon Shadow. Yeah. That's a cool name. Demon Shadow. Oh no. No. You know what? I'm just keep the name as Demon Shadow. Demonic beings. Fuck, man. I didn't know that. I forgot. Demon Shadow was a anime, folks. But anyways, let's get back onto the video. All three shinobi sat down at the same desk, and everyone gave a glance to Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto, seeing the large swords they got on their backs. Naruto's getting annoyed about people staring at him. "Fuck off," Naruto said. "Stop staring at us like we're some goodies that you want to eat. Are you gay or not?" No, I'm just joking. But Naruto really got angry that people stares at us. Sasuke looked at him with his Sharingan. "Naruto, sit down. You're interrupting the class." "Sorry, Sasuke." So he sat down instantly. Naruto wasn't scared of Sasuke, but he seen the Sharingan, and he was more afraid than the Sharingan than Sasuke. Because he can control Naruto to sit down. Because he can control the Nine-Tailed Beast. And the Sasuke Mangekyo Sharingan was much powerful than Kanen. And Kakashi's Mangekyo is much powerful than Kanen. Kakashi can control his Mangekyo Sharingan. So is Sasuke. And I'm gonna say this. Sasuke got the internal Mangekyo from asking the Hokage did he have another pair of Sharingan. And the Okage agreed. Yes. Yes, let's enjoy. Aruka came in seeing the three shinobis. Asked them who they are. I'm Sakura Harune. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I'm Sasuke Uchiha. They all said. And we are teams. Can I ask why never show up to academies? Yes. We're trainings from anbus. But it's supposed to be an S-rank secret. But we asked the third Hokage till we say it. So yes, we're training anbus. Our goal is to be powerful. Our dream is nothing. We don't like anything. We disrespect everything. Actually, we was on Team Kakashi Hantake, the Sharingan user. And we disappeared and fought an S-rank shinobi from the hidden cloud. The Raikage, 5th Raikage A. Me, him, Sasuke, and Sakura, and our team leader, Kakashi, fought them off. 1,000 of the shinobis. That's all, Sensei-sama, Naruto said. Not disrespecting Aruka Sensei. Alright. Here now is Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Harune, and Naruto Uzumaki are now becoming Genin. But the exam of the Genin's test. Naruto smirked at everyone. And they gave a large grin to all three of them. Aruka gave out papers and placed a little bit of genjutsu on them, so to see if people can unlock it. Some people realized it was a genjutsu, like Shikamaru, Choji, Ino, Yamanake, everyone. Some people who did and released the genjutsu and started working off. Naruto and Sakura and Sasuke cover up their papers with a genjutsu themselves. A high-ranking genjutsu of that, so none of them can see what they're writing. Now, they finish in 2 seconds. Ask them to say 5. In 5 seconds, they finish with their work and raise their hand. Sensei, they all said together. We're finished with our work. Our test, if you can say. It was easy. If you would have gave it harder, we probably would have did this for any 5 minutes or something like that. But we're prodigies, after all. They released the genjutsu that got put on the test. I would say this, Shikamaru Naruto is a prodigy after all. He's book smart, and not shooting smart. But yeah, he's smarter than the rest of the students. Except for Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, if you get what I mean. Shikamaru got 100% on his test. But Shikamaru didn't even want to do the test after all, he's lazy. But Naruto chuckled as his Shikamaru laziness. But Naruto knew the laziness not be the best of him, but he'll be more smarter, because he is a Nara after all. Naras are smart and battle in teams. Naruto chuckled to himself. Now, the second test is control chakra natures. Come outside, all of you. And they did. I want to know your chakra natures and what can you do. And everyone stepped up. Some people except for Shikamaru and Choji Yakamichi, and Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke. Next, Naruto. Sensei, I have to tell you, I have all 5 chakra natures. I don't know why, but yes, I have wind, lightning, fire, earth, and water. So I will show you my water style. Water style. Water vortex. A large wave of water coming from the air itself was flowing down. And a large crash with a boom happened. In front of Naruto, it was a large crater. And a large tornado came out of that crater. Then Naruto released it before it get much deadly. That is a S-rank ninjutsu. It puts him in C rank, but I controlled it more. Well, alright, this is a second pass. You're past. Now the third. I'm Sasuke Uchiha, and I have earth. I got wind, lightning, fire. I will show you my wind style. Wind style. Dragon air palm. A large dragon came off of Sasuke's wind palm, and it pushed to the air and made the thunder clap. That sounds weird, but made the sky turn all the way to like darkness, but it released before it get much deadlier, and that was a D-ranking, ninja, a D-ranking ninjutsu. You pass. Sakura Hardening. I have fire and earth. I will show you my earth style. Earth style. Mud river. A large amount of mud went towards Aruka. Aruka jumped out of the way, and Sakura chuckled to herself. Sorry, Aruka-sama, they all said. And some of them passed and some of them failed. But the third exam. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Clone Jutsu. Naruto raised his arm and said, Aruka-sensei, I cannot use Clone Jutsu, but I can use Shadow Clone. Me either, Sasuke said, and Sakura did the same. All three of us could not use Clone Jutsu, but we can use Shadow Clone Jutsu. If we can show you that, will we pass this test? Yes, that's a D-ranking ninjutsu, so yes. Actually, that's a B rank, sorry, Aruka said. Yes. Shadow Clone. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Naruto did only one hand sign, and Aruka was surprised that he can do that. And then, a poof of smoke, a clone appeared. Just the symbols of Naruto. And the three Genins of prodigies did the test. Begins. Now the last task is ninjutsu. Actually, I already did that. That was the second test. The last test in ultimate genjutsu is a genjutsu test. You have him here, a Jonin who can Kurenayaki. No, it was just a random Jonin who can use genjutsu. Here, you test for genjutsu on this Jonin. He can handle any genjutsu put on him. But be not ruthless. But make sure not pain him. Yes, sensei. Sakura used Dragon Genjutsu. And the man slowly closed his eyes and looked around, seeing darkness. And a large roar came to him. He was scared. He was frightening. He was shaking in his pants. What is this? What kind of genjutsu? Release, the man said, but nothing happened. He was shaking, he was scared, he was pissing his pants, but not really pissing his pants. He was pissed. He was just scared for his life. A large dragon, a pink dragon, roared at him again and again. The man just go flying back every time a roar hits him. I'm scared. I'm scared. The man used his ultimate release chakra. Release, the man said out loud. And it released it. Aruka noticed the sweat off the man's face. What happened? That genjutsu was strong. I would say an S-ranking genjutsu. The man was still shaking. What kind of genjutsu you place on him? It's called the Dragon's Wrath genjutsu. It summons a beast just like my color of hair. And it makes them scared, makes them frightened, make them not fight no more. But since this is a Jonin, you wouldn't get that kind of scared, I thought. But some anbus was not scared of my genjutsu, but he would quietly be scared of the two teammates that I have. She narrowed her eyes at Naruto and Sasuke, which they penned a glance at her. She shut up. Alright, my turn. Naruto said. Demon Genjutsu, Demon Shadow. And a dark mist appeared around the man. No one else can see the mist because he was under a Genjutsu. A mist appeared around the man. This when a Naruto appeared. Then His eyes were changed to demon eyes, like the nine-tailed beast. Naruto transformed to the fully nine tails, always with the nine-tailed beast swagging around him. He was big, he was giant. Well, are you scared of me? I am the strongest Biju, the Kyuubi. A bee. I'm sorry, that's just funny. The Kyuubi. I will kill you now, in my presence, the Kyuubi said with a roar. The man was scared only at the dragon, now at the fucking Biju himself. Oh shit, I'm fucked, the man said out loud. Release! The man instantly released the Genjutsu. And Naruto chuckled. Are you okay? Naruto said. I am. The man was having a large sweat come out of his body. That Genjutsu was the demon Genjutsu mist. It put someone under a Genjutsu and mist on the fog around. You cannot see anything, you can hear something, but you can see someone in front of you. What did you see? No, please do not tell. What did you see in there? Just say something fake, Naruto whispered in his ears. Well, I seen a large beast, which large tails behind him swagging. Looks like a fox, but it's more scarier, more bigger, more larger, more demon eyes, the man said. Well, Naruto, Sasuke next. My name's Sasuke Uchiha. My Genjutsu is called the Snake Raft, the Fire Dungeon, he said. And the ultimate Genjutsu put on the man. It was a strong Genjutsu, stronger than Sakura and Naruto, but not scarier. The man got to put on a Genjutsu and just dungeons on dungeons. The man was looking around how to get out of here. That's when a roar came. He seen Sasuke, but not Sasuke himself. A snake. Orochimaru. How you here? The man said. Oh, you didn't know? I'm Sasuke. I'm Sasuke Uchiha. The snake signing said with a smile bigger than Kakashi's. What? Yes, that Sasuke was a freak. I am the real snake signing, he said. A large bunch of snakes fell out of the man's mouth. The Orochimaru. It went towards the man, and the man was screaming in agony and pain. This Genjutsu put a man under a pain and suffering. The man couldn't take it no more. He passed out, unconscious. In the real world, the man passed out, standing up. The released Genjutsu released, and they seen the man's eyes. It was blank as a mist. What happened to him? Aruka said. Well, I can do this. Naruto said, release. He opens his eyes, showing his stage mode, and then released the Genjutsu, but the man was unconscious, fell into the ground. Naruto picked him up, and said, I can take him to the hospital, or I can heal him, Aruka. Do that, Aruka said. And Naruto said, healing style. Fox healing, he said slowly, so no one else can hear it, but Aruka heard it. A red chakra started forming, then it turned green. Then an ultimate heal went over his body. The man's eyes popped open. What happened? Naruto gave the man a smile. You understand Sasuke ultimate Genjutsu, which even I cannot understand. I can release, but my eyes will still be blank as a mist. Because he can control even stronger ninjas like you and my sensei. Alright, you guys, Aruka said. That was a good test, everyone. Aruka said. Some of you will fail the test, but now, all of you passed. Some of you failed, he said. And the sum is like, I'm gonna say 5 people. 5 people failed the test. And what I mean by failed, they failed the written exam, not the clone exam. They failed the ninjutsu exam, and they failed the Genin exams because they didn't know any type of Genjutsu. Now, come back to tomorrow so I can tell you about your teachers. Come on, Sasuke, Sakura. And they poof and smoke. They went to train for the days. They was training in the middle of the night, hearing bushes. And they hear someone chuckled that was familiar. Sensei, they all said. Hey, Naruto. Hey, Sasuke, Sakura. Why are you wearing a Jonin's vest? They said. Well, I quit my anbu attire so I can be a sensei. I wish you are a sensei. Well, that wish come true. Tomorrow I will be your sensei for Team 7. They were smiling. Let's train until the day passes, until the day begins. Now, 2 hours went by, then an hour, then nothing, then next, then the next. Then a day, the sunlight was coming up. All three of them, even their sensei, was tired. Well, that was a long training. I will see you later. I will get some rest. Bye now, their sensei said. And this, Kakashi would immediately pass them when they become Genin, because he know their strength, their weaknesses, their powers, and he know how they work as a team. He did that in the anbu test as well. Now in the Genin exams, he immediately passed them. So now, we skip back to Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto was laying down on the ground, looking up in the sky, waking to the sunlight past. All three of them fell asleep, and knowing they need to wake up, they did so, and seen something, not afraid, not frightening, but they got up, seeing the sunlight hit them in their eyes. Sakura was still falling asleep, because she was still tired of using a lot of large amount of chakra. A large breathing come from Sakura. They knew because they were sleeping with Sakura for the longest on anbu. Sakura wake up. Sakura opened her eyes, rubbing it, and Sasuke in his mind looks at Sakura and said in his mind, "Damn, she look fine while waking up. I cannot believe that I'm scared to say I love her, but I will keep it a secret for now." Sasuke said, smiling, and then chuckled in his mind. Alright. Sakura wakes up, lifting her body, but all three of their body was numb, but they still walk to the academy. "Sorry, Sensei," they all said. "You're late," Aruka said. "Well, we're training, and we failed and passed out at the end of the training course. We'll come in. Now, since everyone is here, come. Now, Team 7, your Jonin Sensei is Kakashi Hatake." And a large yell came from Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. "Yes!" they said out loud. "We got our final sensei again." And everyone forgot they was anbu. And they said, "What do you mean again? You know him?" "Yes, Kakashi Hatake was an anbu trainer of us, and we was on his team. We was one who massacred 1,000 rock shinobis, of course." "Wow, I forgot about that," they all said. "Yeah." Now, time skip. They knew Kakashi was gonna be late, but this time Kakashi was not early. Naruto put a prank on him, like usual, as Ken. And Kakashi came in, and the largest blade went towards Kakashi. Kakashi instantly dodges. "Ah, I was making sure you don't fail us, Kakashi-sensei," they all said, smiling with their blades out. "Well, meet me to the roof. You know what our instructors is." "Yes, sensei." They all poof and smoke, appearing to the roof. Last Kakashi as well. "What is your likes, dislikes, dream goals?" Sasuke's. "My likes, I like." He was gonna say Sakura, but he shut his mouth. Fine, Naruto wanted to Sasuke got tired of it. "I like Sakura Harune. Not as a friend, not as a foe, but a mate. that will be my wife. Sasuke had a large red face. My goal is to find Itachi Uchiha and kill him for what he did to the Uchiha clan. But now I know what happened and why did he do it. But next, my goal was going to kill Itachi. But to bring him back to the leaf and change his ways and make him a now shinobi back for the leaf. That is my goal, not to kill him. But the ninja world is kill or be killed. But if my brother attacked me, I have to protect myself and protect my family, Sasuke said. And that means my family is Kakashi, Kakashi, Naruto, and Sakura. You are my family. I'll protect my family with my life. That is my likes, dislikes, and dreams. Now, Sakura. Well, she couldn't take it no more. I love Sakura, not as a friend, not as a mate. I love Sasuke, not as a friend, not as a mate, but a lover. Sasuke had a little blush on his face as well. And my goal is to marry him. And after, she was gonna say kids, but stopped her voice. And get more stronger, much stronger with my ninjutsu and genjutsu and kenjutsu. Good. What is your sage mode? It is. All three of them had sage modes. One, Sasuke had the snake sage mode, because I would just give him that. Naruto has the toad sage mode. Sakura has the snail sage mode, because they was training. Sasuke, Sakura, Naruto was training under the legendary Sonics, but a clone of Orochimaru, because some of them, yes, I'm gonna say this. Now, good. My likes, Naruto. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. My likes, I like Ichiraku Ramen. I like becoming on this team again. I like to become the Dark Shadow once more, the Demon Shadow once more. He said, in my goal, I will become a high-ranking Hokage, and this Naruto will forget his dream of becoming Hokage. I want to become Hokage, train my powers of the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tails, and become friends with the Nine-Tailed Fox. I got a Toad Sage. I got a summoning contract, 2 of us. One Toad and 1 Fox. They already knew that. And my dream, I already told you that. I don't dislike anyone. I don't dislike useless people. I don't dislike no one. I love people and care for them. And my likes? I like of my family. Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi. You are my family. I will protect you with my life on the line. I don't care if I'm the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tails. I don't care, I need to protect the village. You are my family, and I will protect it with my life. Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura smile of this. Alright, I'll pass you, but I want to see what you would do in a bell test tomorrow. Do not eat or you puke, Kakashi said, vanishing. And they all chuckled. Let's go train. Sakura said, no, I don't feel like training no more. She said, let's go get some ramen. Or dangi, Naruto said. Well, let's do that. And we can get a little drink of that too, Sasuke said. What kind of drink? Like beer or something like that. Since we are now ninjas of the leaf. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get wasted till we full content. Let's go, they all yelled out. Now, they went to get Dongyi, but they seen someone. What's her name? Fuck. The Forest of Death, Anko Madarashi. They seen Anko eating Dongyi and getting wasted. Oh, Anko, they all said. Anko turned around and seen the 3 prodigies. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura. What are you doing here? I thought you would be on missions with Kakashi. Well, we had to leave Kakashi's team, but we still on Team 7. We're on Team 7 of Genins. What? The whole didn't change? You be joining? No. We asked them not to do that. Because Genins is what we are. We need to make and show our people, show the world our powers, like Kakashi did, becoming Kakashi Hatake, the Sharingan user. And I will become the demon of the mist, or demonic beam of the leaf. Yes, demonic beam. Sasuke will become the snake ginger. Yeah, we was here to get donkey and wasted for becoming Team 7 again. Yeah, join me, Uncle said, and they joined them, and they got wasted. But Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura sensed something. Someone's in the forest. They got a lot of sensory type abilities. Anka, I know you sense that as well. Yeah, I do. Let's go. They dropped their money. So it's Anka, and they all four vanishing in a burst of speed. And the shinobi and the people that went over, they seen the money on the table, and they asked, "Where's the 4 shinobis that was there?" "Well, they're gone," they said. "Even that demon." But the man who took the cash didn't care Naruto was a demon at all. At least he get paid enough to come here. The man was happy that Naruto came, cause he had a little bit of a brotherhood to Naruto. Cause in this, the man was a secret agent of a Jonin for the Hokage-sama. The man smirked at the money Naruto gave him and left a note. "Sorry that we had to leave. That someone's on the tail of the leaf," he said. And then the man smiled, grabbing a note and put it in his pocket. We skipped to the 4 shinobis, the 4 prodigies, actually the 3 prodigies in Onko. They found him, saying, "Keep it in Izaka." "Hey, what are you doing with that scroll?" Naruto said. And Onko sent another person. "Mizuki. Naruto, kill Mizuki or leave him alive. Knock him out or something," Sasuke said. "Yes, Sasuke, Yes, Sasuke, I'll do what you wish." "Ugly brat," Naruto muttered. "What was that?" Nothing, brother. Nothing at all," Naruto said with a cocky tone. "Shut up, Naruto, and go do it." "Bro, I don't want to. Go, you lazy piece of garbage," Sasuke said with a smile. Naruto did what Sasuke told, but he did not listen to Sasuke. He only did it because it was his duty of anbu. Naruto found Mizuki waiting for someone. "You're waiting for someone?" A man behind him said. It was Naruto. "That's why you were the Naruto Jinchuriki, not to chuckle, make a laugh. I knew that from the start." "Anko, well, sorry, Mizuki, but you have to die. I cannot kill you yet, you're lucky for that. But now, I have to knock you out. You can't defeat a Chunin, you Genin." "Oh, I can't?" "What, just a burst of speed, Naruto instantly punched punch him, Mizuki, right in the stomach, knocking him out, and blowing the wind back, knocking the man out with a punch to his gut. Now, Naruto picked up Mizuki and went off. Now the day passed. Now the day begins of the Naruto and Team 7. Now, Team 7 has arrived. Team 7 is Kakashi Hatake, Sakura Harabe, Sasuke Uchiha, and Naruto Uzumaki. Now they face off with their Jonin instructor, Kakashi Hatake, and then they won. They did like at least 400 D-rank missions. 1 C rank mission, which is a tossing level, 1 A rank mission, 5, I'm gonna say this, 45 S rank missions, 40 D rank missions, 400, 40 B rank missions, 3 A rank missions, and I'm gonna say 45 S rank missions. They was like strong to go on S rank Shinobis because the Hokage knew they would come back alive with no scratches on them. Kakashi knew they needed to become Jonins. Sasuke, after all, dated Sakura. Naruto do not have no one to date. And this, Naruto would not like Hinata Hyuga because, fuck no. Because Hinata never explained Naruto she loved her. Because Naruto would have dated her right then and there. Confessed her love. And this Naruto loved someone else. I don't know who, but I will tell you who Naruto will be loving. But I will be right back so I can get something to drink. I'm thirsty right now and my voice cracked. And Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto will be going on a training trip with Kakashi Hatake for 5 months for the tuning exams begin. A 5-month training trip. I will be right back for the 5-month training trip. Sorry for that wait. I had to drink some water because my mouth was dry while I'm doing the video. Now, the 5-month training trip begins. Kakashi trains his teammate harder than usual. He trains his teammate much harder and trains himself in his chakra. Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, Naruto trains in 5-month training trip out of the village. They was training much harder and they was just sweating like bullets. 5-month training trip passed. Then now comes Kakashi. Was at least happy that his like brothers and sisters was strong, independent, and much powerful. Now we know Kakashi the tuning exams. We'll show them how powerful we will get. The day after the tuning exams began, Naruto, Konohamaru, Sasuke, and Sakura was chasing after Konohamaru because Konohamaru took something that was precious to Naruto's father, the Flying Thunder God Kunai. Hey, give that back, Konohamaru, if I beat you. Naruto, watch your manners. You can't hit on a little kid. But he stole that. I know that's your father, but that do not mean that you can beat on him. Sorry, but that fucking prick. Hey, like I said, watch your manner. I'm sorry. Alright. Now, Naruto looked over, seeing Konohamaru, watch out! Konohamaru bumped into a large man, Kankuro. You ugly, Konohamaru said. What do you say, you punk? Naruto seen this. Sasuke, Sakura seen this as well, and getting ready to a fight. Hey, Naruto said with a deeper meaning. Put the Hokage's grandson down, and slowly you drop him like a pane of an egg. I will fold you all. No, I'm joking. If you drop him, I will kill you. I will kill the man up there on top of that tree. Which Sasuke got the man in a Gaara, in a sword katana. The katana was wrapped around Gaara's neck. You move, you die. You speak, you die. You use your Jinchuriki, you die. Sasuke said, and Gaara was like a little bit afraid of hearing that. Naruto said, now, like I said, put him down slowly. What the man said. And then Kankuro looks up, seeing Sasuke holding a katana to Gaara's neck. This your brother here, right? If he moves, he dies. If he talks, he dies. If he uses a Jinchuriki, he dies. Well, I can easily kill him now. Why that sand blocking his way? The sand will not do anything to my blade. Sasuke said, now, you have 3 choices. If you do not put him down, you die. And you will not be entering the Chunin exams. But your dead body will be buried 6 feet deep. Do you understand? Kankuro, Gaara said with no sweat on his face. Put the boy down, or you die. Gaara said with a minced tone. Hey, shut your mouth, you Jinchuriki brat. Sorry, Naruto said. Sorry for my, brother here. He means, if you die, you die. Your Jinchuriki will not save you against mine, a tailless tail beast. I am the 9th Jinchuriki, and I got the full control of my tail beast. He works together with me, as a team, as brothers we are. Now, you don't mess with anbus. Wait, what? Never mind, did I said that. If I raise my hand up, 4 anbus will come after you and lock you up. So, how many chances you got? Kankuro instantly puts him down and walks away. Gaara disappeared as well in sand. Bye now, Naruto said. I see you in the Chunin exams, they all said together with a smile on their face. Kankuro gasped, seeing that face. Well, it was close. Tamari just looked over to Kankuro and punched him on the head. You dumbass. Why would you do that to the grandson of the 3rd Hokage? You almost ruined our plans. Naruto had a beefstalk, or not a beefstalk, but a skilled fox watching over the Sand Shinobis who was going towards the Chunin exams. Naruto did the same, and went away. They made it, seeing their Jonin instructor. Hey brother, they all said. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura. What are you doing here? Naruto said. Well, I'm doing here to greet you of a good luck. Sensei, you know we do not need good luck, but thank you for it. Yeah, I know you do not need good luck, but I still have you. Good luck charms. Well, thank you. That's sweet, Sensei, but that's pretty gay. I'm not gay, Naruto. Just joking. I'm joking. Can you handle a joke, little bro? Oh, the brother, Kakashi. Yeah, just stop the gay stuff, man. I'm not gay, Kakashi said, chuckling. No, we know. We just want to make you angry, Sensei. Or brother. You like to be called brother? Fine, I'll call you brother. Oh, sorry, I just messed up. Something like that. Yeah. Now, Kakashi now looks at everyone and said, "Good luck," and poof and smoke. They went upstairs to floor 337, and they'd seen this Genjutsu, so they instantly left. Asked Kenny, my guy, small Mike guy, which is Rock Lee. Anyways, I'm a voice actor of my guy and Rock Lee. You feel me? Trippity. Now, Rock Lee wants to face off with three Kononochis, the three prodigies of all Jonins. Now, Rock Lee wants to face off with the lonely Uchiha. Hey, you, Uchiha, Sasuke, I want you to fight me to see how strong you are. Why, my guy was secretly watching over them, knowing that Rock Lee will lose the fight instantly. Sasuke said, "Fine, but take off your weights." Sasuke said, "I cannot do that." "Well then, you will instantly knock out." Sasuke said, "If you do not take your weights off, you will instantly be winded," he said with a chuckle. "Sasuke, do not do nothing to the boy. He'll be losing this battle instantly. You're cocky." I said Naruto. Neji Hyuga said, "No, we're not cocky. We're strong, and we can back up that cockiness. You ready? Set, go," Naruto said. And Sasuke burst off at speed, knocking the wind out of Rock Lee, sending him flying back, crashing into the wall, instantly passed out. "Well, Naruto, heal the boy." "Fine, but this is gonna be the last time I'm healing someone." "Good." Naruto healed Rock Lee, and Rock Lee get up instantly. "What happened?" "Yeah, I wanna fight you, Sakura. I mean, you." "Sorry, Naruto said. "You cannot fight Sasuke, because he already knocked the wind out of you and made you unconscious. And I had to bring you back before your soul get taken away from me." "What do you mean?" "Well, I'm the soul of the demon lord." "No, I'm joking." "Well, I'm joking. No, before your soul passed out and you never awaken again, because he knocked the wind out of you, making you gasp for air and then went unconscious. So, bye now," Naruto said with a chuckle. Sakura came in and just seen the amount of bloodlust they was pouring out. "Sasuke, would you mind?" "Yeah." A large sweat came off of Naruto and Sakura, and Sasuke used a lot of bloodlust, scaring the shit out of everyone in there. "Now, release your bloodlust, if you dare," Sasuke said with a demonic tone. And everyone stopped their bloodlust from racing. They just stopped it, but kept talking to others. Now, Sasuke released his own bloodlust, making Naruto and Sakura gas. "Well, your bloodlust is powerful. So is mine's. Because ours, we cannot, all three of us know we cannot handle each other bloodlust like that. Because we can handle the bloodlust, but we can fight with the bloodlust. We can listen for the bloodlust. Yeah, we're strong like that." Now, ask Kennen, they was doing the written exams. "Oh, hey, Baldy." The bald man looks at Naruto. "Don't call me that, Naruto." "Why, Sensei?" Naruto said with a chuckle. "Shut up and do your paperwork or I'll expel you." "Do it." "I'm not scared," Naruto said with a menacing tone. The Jonin was gonna get up and disband him, but the bald man, well, Naruto Sensei, raised his hand and said, "No. You keep talking that manner, I will give Hanko a little scared." Naruto gasped, hearing Hanko's name. "Never mind, I'm sorry." Everyone wanna know why he was not standing up for Anko, or why he was scared of Anko. Because Sasuke Sakura knew about Anko's madness, his tone. Oh, scared. It shook Sasuke and Sakura and Naruto themselves, making them just scared of her. She a snake woman, a girl who could control snakes. She was afraid, but they passed the test instantly, knowing what it is. It was so easy. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura have a sense of smell. Well, now they're tuning down the forms of death, with Anko explaining. Sasuke, do you smell snake? I do, they whispered. I smell it close. Sasuke nods his eyes to everyone, but can't find the one who housed the snake. But he noticed the man with glasses. He smells like snake. Naruto, check that man. Just kidding. Naruto don't have no kind of kenjutsu like that. Naruto looked over and smelled snake behind him, but he looked behind him, seeing only a grass ninja. Hey. The grass Naruto started speaking, and Naruto noticed something. With a blink of an eye, Anko appeared behind him. Put a kunai to Naruto's throat. Why interrupting my shout? Naruto gulped, hearing this. He stuttered. I'm sorry, Anko. Have mercy on me, please. I know we were just friends and foes and stuff like that, but you're scaring me now. You're scared that Naruto whispered into her ears. You're scaring the Ninjas as well with that menacing smile. You even scared me. Please, Anko, Naruto yelled. I don't want to get burned again, Naruto said. 'Cause when they become anbu, they have to face regret. They have to face, not if they get captured by any ninjas, they have to tell no one about their plans, about what they are doing, or where do they live. Have mercy, Anko. Have mercy, Naruto said, chuckling to himself. Even the Ninjas was scared of Anko, because he massively felt the pain of Naruto. That girl was scaring me off. Even I have the bloodlust to take control of her body. But that is much scary, the Ninjas roared. I'm going to sleep, the Naruto said, passing out. Not passing out, but went to sleep. Now, since there's been a movie, it's not almost done, so it's gonna be quite long. So, more longer than the other videos I post on YouTube. More longer than an hour long, or 2 hours long, because since Gosling, they went to 9 years old in an anbu, and powerful, of course, and prodigy. So, yes, it's gonna be longer than. I will be right back. Sorry for that. Listen, then Anko started talking back to Naruto, and then the world of the Forest of Death begins. Anko gave each of them a scroll. It's a scroll. They need to find another scroll. 3 scrolls in the max. Not the same scroll, but different scrolls. The fire scroll, the earth scroll, and I'm gonna say the wind scroll. They need to find all 3 to pass this exam and make it to the tower, but not dying. She explained death, and a large bloodlust came off of Naruto, Sasuke. A large amount of bloodlust came off of all 3 shinobis, all 3 prodigies. Yes, they chuckled to themselves. Much fear, they said. Sasuke, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, let's show these Genin how to true hold their bloodlust. A large amount of bloodlust went all around all the Genins. Even the sound shinobis couldn't handle it. Naruto whispered to everyone, not whispers, but said out loud, "You come near us, we won't kill you by sight, but you will attack anyone in our comrades. By not giving up the scroll, you will die." Instantly, body drop. Even the snake, Sani, Orochimaru, feels the presence, but not really scared of it. But it was faking of he was scared. But Naruto noticed this. Naruto noticed that Genin behind him was just not scared at all, but he faked slick. But Naruto didn't know he was faking scared. But yeah, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura went in. They found two team members had the same scroll as they did. "Damn it," they said. "We don't have the same scroll. We have the same scroll of this. Damn it, but we still don't want to take it." "Thank you," Naruto said, killing them all. Because they was weak, and Naruto kills weak. Naruto noticed someone following him, actually. "Sasuke, do you sense someone's following us?" "I do." And he looked like a large shinobi that had amounts of chakra. Like a Jonin chakra, like us. But he's covering up his chakra. For what reason, I don't know. "Well, let's stop and find, because he might be powerful than some of us." Naruto nodded his eyes at a nearby tree. "Yeah, like some of us." Sakura and Sasuke gnawed at the tree. It was four shinobis. Four sound shinobis was waiting for the call of Orochimaru, telling them to attack Sasuke. And then Sasuke will still get the curse mark. But Sasuke will not pass out of this since he learned how to control his chakra. Sasuke looked at he didn't get the curse mark yet, so let's enjoy. Sasuke looked at the at a grass shinobi. "Take off that mask, you piece of freak," Naruto said, chuckling. "Who you calling a freak?" "Fire style. Fireball jutsu," Naruto said. Some of the skin came off the Orochimaru's face, showing his real face. And the sound shinobis looked at it, knowing that's Orochimaru, and waiting for his attack. So Orochimaru took off the face skin and then looked at it. We skipped to Anko getting called by two Jonins, and found 3 bodies of grass shinobis. Anko knew Orochimaru was in the building. Anko rushed off telling the third Kage, and the third Kage told Anko to find him and attack him. Anko did so with the orders of the third Hokage. We skip back to Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura facing off with a strong shinobi. Stronger like Kakashi. But not, I'm going to say, Kakashi was much stronger than Orochimaru. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura rushed towards Orochimaru and Kenjutsu and Taijutsu. They was using Taijutsu first with a kick to Orochimaru's stomach, making Orochimaru gasp. Orochimaru went back knowing that he should not mess with these 3 kids. They're prodigies, they're strong, they're much intuition, they know how to kill. They rushed. As cannon, 2 minutes went by, then an hour, then 3 hours. Orochimaru knew that he was going to be running out of chakra, and noticing their movements slowed down. They're running out of chakra in air. Naruto was huffing. "You're stronger, Orochimaru," Naruto said, huffing. "Yeah," Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura said together. But Orochimaru was not done. Orochimaru attacked Sasuke and gave him the curse mark. Sasuke looking at it. "Oh, what is this?" "If you want to kill your brother, find me for fear." "Well, I'm gonna just bust your bubble right then and there. Thank you for the power, but I can control it instantly." Why Sasuke pulled the power out of the curse mark, controlling it for his full content, the fullest content. See? Thank you for the power, but now die. Lightning style. Chidori. A large Chidori, purple Chidori went towards Orochimaru, stabbing him to the heart, killing Orochimaru, but not really killing him. A small white snake slithered away underneath the ground. This when Anko appeared. What happened to Orochimaru? Well, he got away. We would say that. We killed him. What? A white snake substance slithered down to the ground. And I didn't know if that snake came from Orochimaru or some snakes that was in this forest. But yeah. And I know you sense the sound ninja, so you can leave now, Anko. Because we didn't want you to get fired of your jonin job. Fine. Anko left. And Sasuke Sakura killed the two sound ninjas, but left the sound girl alive, making her ask, why did you leave her alive? Well, one thing, we know you're part of Orochimaru, and another thing, you're stronger than these faggots, Naruto said, kicking the sound ninjas' bodies. And another thing, you're cute, Naruto said, making her blush red. If you want, you can join the Leaf, and we can help you out. Anything. What do you want, and why did you join Orochimaru? Because he had someone that was my friend. She had red hair, and the same curse like Sasuke here. Well then, I will help her and bring her back to the Leaf, safely and soundly. And yes, I'll do so. Come on, you will be part of Team 7, who acts a thorough Kage in secret. Since you're one of the sound ninjas, take off that fucking headband, Naruto said, ripping it off her head. You don't deserve this headband. This headband is now a curse to your world. You'll be joining us, but you still have the sound headband, so Orochimaru will not know that you was give up, because he was probably gonna kill when your friend. Yeah, I know. He was gonna kill her. I know. So here, take this headband. Naruto gave her back the sound headband and said, take these scrolls. Naruto gave her the Earth and Fire scroll. That's all she needed, and said thank you. Now go, Naruto said, and please do not run into Gaara. If you do, scream, Naruto said, and I will be there in a flash. She thanks this and went off to the tower. Naruto, what do you want us to do with Gaara? Sasuke said. Well, Naruto looked behind him, seeing his teammates, and said, let's let him live for now. But if he killed one of our team members, he would die of the spot. Do you understand, Sasuke? Agree. Sakura did the same. In this, if Sakura was going to beat Gaara, she would. She could easily kill a Jinchuriki. And the One-Tails was strong, but not strong than Sakura's strength. Now, we skip to Naruto facing off with someone else. He would be facing off with Rock Lee. Sasuke faced off with one of the man with glasses teammates. And next, Sakura will be facing off with Ino. Now, I will give her a stronger opponent. Well, Sakura will be facing off with with 10. Yeah, 10. Alright. Face off with 10. While Tamari will be facing off with a random someone. Now, Naruto's fight with Rock Lee. Now, Rock Lee, do what I said to take off your weights, and I can take off mine. Wait, what? Yes. Let me explain before the tuning stems begin, the second part of the list. Naruto said out loud, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Harane wears large weights. I would say 1 million types of weights that we can carry in a burst of speed. But if I take it off, boy, I will beat even. I will be formed even eighth gate guy. Now to say eighth gate guy. If guy was to fight me and have 7 gates and went to the 8th gate, I will be stronger than that. But guy is good in taijutsu. No problem with that. And his teaching skills is much better than my sensei Kakashi's taijutsu skills. But guy has fear in his eyes. You can fear Guy with his bloodlust and with his power of the 8 gates, the gate of wrath, the gate of life, and the gate of healing. Those 3 gates are stronger ones. Ain't that right, Guy? You taught him because he didn't have no kind of ninjutsu or no kind of chakra at all. But you do. Actually, you do not have chakra that goes in a family. But it still goes. That Guy is strong. So Naruto took off his weights, and then it was a seal weight, so it put seals on there. Naruto took out the seals, and a burst of speed, Naruto vanished and appeared back in his spot. People seen this, but thought that Naruto didn't remove. What happened? But Guy, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi seen it. All Jonis noticed that Naruto moved the spot, but came back in an instant. Now, Rock Lee, can you do the same and use your gate? Rock Lee did so, and took off his weight, and it crashed to the floor. Naruto chuckled, seeing a large hole. So, Naruto went off to fight Rock Lee. Rock Lee was using his gates, first, second, and third gate, and went off on Naruto. And Naruto disappeared in a burst of speed that even Rock Lee couldn't see. Naruto was behind Rock Lee, kicking Rock Lee in the air. Now, my turn of using your technique. My turn is called the Gate of Lion. Naruto's eyes starting to form to a red, or to his red slit-like eyes. His body was starting not shaped to red, but lions. Lions running around, blue lions running around his body. Now, the gate of lions opened. Naruto's face turned to a multiply of lions. His whole body shaped as a lion, and spins Rock Lee down to the ground, crashing him. Not breaking his arms, not breaking his legs, not breaking anything, but knocking him out unconscious, so Rock Lee can fight. See? That's how Naruto's eyes starting to close. Because if Naruto used that gate, his chakra will run out fast. Because that was a strong technique even Kakashi told Naruto not to use, but only use it in full power. Naruto's eyes stopped. But before he passed out, the instructor said Naruto Uzumaki won the fight. And they see Naruto went unconscious. But Sasuke jumped down and said he would not need an instructor to heal, because he can heal his own body. But he was just sleeping for now. And you can hear the whistles. Naruto was sleeping for now, gaining his chakra. There's the fight of Gaara versus Kiba Inizaka. Gaara versus Kiba. Fang over Fang. Instantly, Kiba's lost. Kiba was gonna say, I quit. But a large sand went over Kiba. In a burst of speed, Naruto appeared. He was gonna say he quit, so you attack him with ease, Gaara. I'll place that seal on your stomach, and I will not let you use the beast, so don't test me. Naruto said, grabbing Kiba and sending him to the hospital. The tuning exams now was over. Naruto Uzumaki versus Gaara. Sasuke Uchiha versus Neji Hyuga. Sakura Harne versus Conqueror of the Sand. Now, Shikamaru Nara versus Tamari. Yes, that's all. all of the jump instructors. Now, Kakashi noticed this and took Team 7 under A. Now I'm gonna say in 2 years now they will have the last exam. So took Sasuke, Sakura, even Jiraiya and Tsunade. Even Jiraiya took Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura on a training trip with Kakashi. Kakashi and Jiraiya was only sensei. They was training Sasuke and Sakura and Naruto themselves. The 2-year training trip will begin. So I'll be leaving it off here. Just kidding. I'll have a drink while they're training. Peace. Alright, sorry for that. Wait. The 2-year training trip begins. Naruto will learn the Rasengan, the Shidori, the Wind Rasengan, the Rasengan Shuriken, the Ultimate Biju Rasengan Shuriken, the Lava Rasengan, the every Rasengan that you had in canon. He will learn. Yep. Yep. Alright. The training trip now stopped at the 2 years passed. Now Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, and Jiraiya left for the exams. Jiraiya was gonna stay and watch his grandchild become a strong shinobi of the leaf. No. I would say Sakura goes first and destroyed Neji instantly. No cap, no nothing. Neji didn't even get the chance to use his rotation. No. He instantly becomes Jonin. Sasuke destroys What I say? Damn it. Kankuro was instantly demolished. Guess Sasuke used his Amaterasu. Yeah. And the Sasuke Mangekyo is not Itachi, so Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan, internal Mangekyo Sharingan will be, I'm gonna say, he can push people away with wind style, making his Rinnegan appear. So I'm gonna say all of that. Yeah. I'm gonna say Sasuke unlocked his Rinnegan early at the age of 12, making these people overpowered. That's why I'm doing this. Sakura, yeah, her strength of a badass. Yeah, power above God. So, yeah. Now, Naruto versus Gaara. Easily as canon, the attack happens. I'm gonna say this, since the Hokage, since he got 3 shinobis as prodigies, they already took down Gaara and placed a large seal on it, so Gaara and Shikaku can get friends. So they told Tamari and Kankuro to take Gaara and go back to the Hidden Sand. But all the Hidden Sand leaders that was in the leaf will die. They said okay, and they left with Gaara. And Gaara started to apologize to Kankuro and Tamari. Now Naruto looked up at the building. Sasuke. Right. Kakashi, Naruto said. Yeah, only Naruto. Sensei, he said. Kakashi, hearing this, turned around. And a large smile came to Kakashi's face. An eye smile. Kakashi showing his Sharingan. And he nodded his head yes. And Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura went up on top of the building. You ready? Toad smash, Naruto said, smashing the ground on the top of the roof, making the 2 Shaolin Shinobis lose their cool, making a barrier go weak. Sakura punched the barrier real hard, destroying it instantly. And Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura rushed towards Orochimaru, and they was had to fight the second, the third, and almost the 4th Hokage. I mean, the second in the 1st Hokage, almost the 4th Hokage. They attacked them, and they whooped. I mean, tear that up. They was like, no cap. They are all OP. Even Kakashi Hatake is OP. No one gonna be the prodigies, the 4 prodigies of the leaf. No, I'm done. This whole episode, no, the whole movie will be powered. Naruto, Sasuke overpowered. Sakura overpowered. I cannot believe I have Sakura in this, but overpowered. I'm sorry. Whoever don't like Sakura, I'm sorry. But I had to put her in this video because she is part of Team 7. And I have to put her in this video because she is kind of not useless. And Shippuden. In Shippuden, she fought with Naruto and Sasuke. So, in this, she will be that stronger, not more, even more stronger than the Shippuden of Naruto and Sasuke. See? Bam, boom, booty, booty. I'm sorry. Let's get back into the video. They were like demolishing Orochimaru. Orochimaru will still have the sealing tag on his arms. So Orochimaru will not use ninjutsu. But the Hokage will still die because he had to face off one of his opponents. The Hokage didn't want to kill Orochimaru. So he did the one thing to seal his arms away in the Reap of Death. Naruto noticed the Hokage was falling to the ground, and Naruto catched him. The Hokage said his last words, goodbye. Tears fall in Naruto's eyes. Sasuke, Sakura, come here. And the first and second Hokage poofed away. And they notice the Hokage is now dead. Tears dropped out of Sasuke and Naruto's eyes, Sakura as well. Kakashi came up, seeing I smiled to everyone, but he noticed something. The Hokage is now dead. Kakashi had a tear off his eyes. He's tired of this. Naruto's eyes formed as his Sage Mode. The Sage Mode of 6 passed. Let's get stronger. Get much powerful, Naruto said. Unlock more potential, Naruto said to everyone around him. The Hokage, the 5th Hokage, will be Tsunade Senju, who trained Sakura. Kakashi We're Jonis now. Sasuke, Sakura, me, Kakashi. We will be training under Jiraiya. Why searching for Tsunade? Senju. Let's roll out. Naruto yelled out, Yamato! He said, and Yamato appeared. Fix all of this, and you will become the Hokage for now. Yes, Naruto-sama. And Yamato vanished, and fixing all of it, Jiraiya came and gone with Naruto, Kakashi, but they left another strong opponent there, Guy. Guy was a strong opponent. 2 years passed. Sasuke had the Sharingan, the Rinnegan with Tomas in it. Sakura had her strength of 100 demons. Bro, she was stronger than even demons themselves. Stronger than the king of demons, Lucifer. I would say that. Naruto had his Sage Mode 6 passed, so he instantly unlocks that. Sasuke is at the age of 17. Naruto is the age of 17. Sakura is the age of 17. And they all Jonins. The Hokage, they found Tsunade Senju telling her what happened to the leaf. Tsunade went becoming the 5th Hokage, and Naruto was getting attacked by the two shinobis. Naruto didn't have the chance. Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto, and Kakashi, and Jiraiya, they looked at Itachi. Sasuke, knock out Itachi and bring him back to the leaf. He will not leave us again. And Naruto can heal his eyes. Itachi was confused. How did Kakashi know about his eyes and about his poison? We will not tell you how did I know about you. But I would say this. Sasuke is much powerful than you look at him. Sasuke, do it now. Yes, Sensei. Sorry, Itachi. I have to knock you out now. Because we won't let you leave again. Leave our family, Sasuke said. And when he said family, he meant all of us. Sasuke knocked Itachi out to existence, knocking him out unconscious. But Itachi looked at him and said, before he passed out, what do you mean about family? Sasuke looked in Naruto's eyes at Sakura, Naruto's eyes at Kakashi, Naruto's eyes at Naruto. Then Sasuke said, Team 7 is our family, and we never betray our family. Sasuke said, knocking him out. A smile came from Itachi, and they looked at Kisame. Sorry, Kisame, but you have to die now. Naruto went for a blade slash to Kisame's chest, but it enters his chest, killing him and puncturing his heart. Kill him on sight. Naruto is the strongest, actually. Listen, they can kill all the Akatsukis, even Pain himself. Obito will not even get the chance to survive, but that of the Madara revived and Kaguya, that will be still happening. Because that will be still happening. I will not let that slide, because this is a movie after all. And the Boruto series, fuck that Boruto series. Fuck it right in the ass. No, I hate Boruto. But I will still do half Boruto series. Okay? And Naruto will marry a young, special someone. And let's say he will be marrying Kushina. No. In this, I would say, Kurenai. But y'all will be saying, ain't Asuma's, got Kurenai packet. No. All that, no, that would not happen. Asuma would not like Kurenai, and Kurenai would not like Asuma because they're friends. So, Asuma would date a villager and make her get pregnant with his son, and Asuma would die by the two strongest. The immortal something. Yeah. Naruto will like Kurenai since he liked her appearance and likes her hair and her eyes. It's like his, but even redder. Sorry for that. Yeah, Naruto will gonna be dating Kurenai. Enjoy this video. Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura went back to the Leaf with Tsunade. In this, Sakura and Sasuke got more and more closer, like to learning math, reading, science, social studies, you name it. Sorry for that. Sorry for that background. But Naruto went off by himself. At the middle of the night, Naruto wanted to think who he's gonna date. Sasuke got Sakura. What do he has? And Kakashi will be dating Kakashi will be dating Anko. Who will I get? Fuck, Naruto said. Fuck life. Now, Naruto bumped into a girl, Kurenai. Kurenai. Sorry for that, Naruto said. Naruto. Sorry. Wait, Kurenai. Naruto said out loud. Yeah? Kurenai, yeah. That's who I'm gonna date. Naruto said in his mind. Kurama, you choose? Fine. You date Kurenai. Make her stronger. But not weak, like a pathetic loser you are. I'm not pathetic at all. I can beat you with my half of my power without using my or your power. You're right. Shut your mouth and let me go to sleep. Good. Naruto asked Kurenai, do she want to go on a Jonin's date? She asked, what is a Jonin's date? Well, me and you go on a date, Naruto said. Kurenai was a little brusque on her feelings. She said, sure. And the Jonin's date go well. Kurenai got her falling for Naruto, and Naruto followed for Kurenai. And 2 minutes later, Kurenai and Naruto was on a bench making out. No, I'm sorry. They wasn't making out like that. Naruto was making out Kurenai passionately. That's when a ninja walked past. This was Kakashi with Anko with Kakashi with Anko. And this in the Boruto series, Anko would not just get fat because I do not like fat Anko. I like more like cuter Anko. That's what I like. Cuter Anko and Kakashi went off, passing by Naruto making out with Kurenai. "Oh, Kurenai," Anko said. Naruto just looked at Kakashi, and Kakashi took over and kissed Anko right on her lips, making sure she won't say anything else. Anko was just surprised with this and just walked away with Kakashi. Walking to Kakashi's place, Naruto chuckled, seeing they walking towards Kakashi's house. Naruto was still making out with Kurenai passionately. Naruto picked up Kurenai bridal style. Kurenai had a large bluster on her. A large bluster on her face. Naruto knew that he was going to the Uchiha clan. I will say this, the Uchiha clan and the Namikaze clan is close by, so yes. And this Naruto will be the Hokage, while Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi will be the Anbus of Naruto's team. Naruto looked at his place, and seeing he going into the Uchiha compound, Kurenai asked why he's in here. Ain't you a Namikaze? I am. But I will not go into my father's place, because it's mad dangerous for you and me. Why not? Well, just to let you know something, my father put a lot of seals in that place. If I knew how to unlock those seals, I will have kunai straight through my guts. So I don't want to get killed yet anyway, before I have children. Kunai had a blush on her face. Naruto explained that we will be doing something not illegal, but fucking. No, I'm joking. Naruto said I will teach you math and reading, science and social studies. Kurenai chuckled to herself. Naruto hearing noises coming from Sasuke's room. he was hearing math, reading, science, social studies. This is so stupid. Math, reading, science, social studies in Sasuke's room. Kunai heard it too and chuckled. Who's that? That's Sakura, our, our, our queen of our team. Naruto chuckled. Naruto went and knocked on Sasuke's door. Sasuke stopped teaching Sakura math. Fucking stop, man. Sasuke opens the door, seeing Naruto. Yeah? Oh, Naruto noticed sweat off of Sasuke's face. And Naruto noticed behind him, it was Sakura. Well, well, I will be in my room. And you hear me doing some math, reading, science, social studies. Yeah. Alright, Naruto. They both clapped hands. Oh my fucking god, no! They both clap put clapped their hands together and said
you ain't
yeah.
looking natural, I don't want you.
What? Well, Naruto looked at Kurenai and then they burped. Naruto was teaching Kurenai math, reading, science, social studies, English, arts, like stuff like that. All you can hear clapping from Naruto's room. He was clapping and making patty cake. I'm done. I'm sorry. Fucking stop. I'm stopped with the puns. Naruto was patty caking Kurenai, like clapping those patty cakes, like cake, like moving out, like. I'm done. I'm sorry. Let me stop. 2 days later, Sasuke and Rinnegan emerged more powerful, and it was 6 Tomo, now it's 9 Tomo Rinnegan. At 9 Tomo Rinnegan, Sasuke was now overpowered. So as Naruto, Sasuke looks like the canon of when Naruto becomes Hokage. He looks like that one. And Sasuke is the secret of the Hokage. Speaking of Hokage, who go round. Now, the war of the push happened. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura would easily destroy Pain. But in this, Naruto want to find Nagito and make sure Nagito survives. Because he wants something with Nagito that he wants the Rinnegan in Naruto's eyes. He wants Nagito's Rinnegan to make Sasuke Rinnegan, and he wants Naruto to have the Rinnegan as well. Naruto wants himself to have one of the Rinnegans, so he can be powerful just like Sasuke's Rinnegan. Naruto found Nagito right there. Why, Team 7 found him as well. Are you Nagito Uzumaki? I am. Who's asking? I'm Naruto. I'm here to take your Rinnegan. Nagito would not stop Naruto at all. Come get it, Nagito said. He would not fight. He would just Naruto grabbed the Rinnegan, but Naruto grabbed the Rinnegan out of Nagito's eyes. Nagito didn't scream. Can I know your full name? Yes, I'm Nagito Uzumaki. If I use the Rinnegan and revive you, what will happen to me? Well, some of your life forms will leave your body. Because you're Uzumaki, you will have 150. Now you're gonna have 100. Well then, revive Nagito Uzumaki with our Rinnegan. Nagito was revived. Naruto only used one Rinnegan and put it in his eyes. And that Rinnegan formed with the Rinnegan formed with the Sage Mode arc. Naruto tossed. Sorry. Sorry for that. Can you stop that, dude, folks? Thank you. Sorry for that. Sorry for the background. Let's get back in the joke. Like I said, Nagito was revived and have his full potential, have his Rinnegan as well. Nagito, you can join us now. Nagito looked around and said, how? Well, I used the Rinnegan that you hold. When Nagito looked at Naruto's Rinnegan and looked at his Rinnegan was the same as Naruto's. Sage Mode Rinnegan. How? Well, I used some of my Sage Mode Rinnegan, so I won't lose my life force, so I can live a lot of days. Well, you're powerful with the Rinnegan, but Naruto tossed the Rinnegan to Kakashi. Kakashi, you deserve this. Rally. Sorry, Kakashi, you deserve this. Kakashi put the Rinnegan in his Sharingan eyes, and the Sharingan merged with the Rinnegan, making the Tomo Rinnegan. With the Mangekyo Rinnegan. I'll make that possible. When Kakashi forced a little bit of chakra inside of that Rinnegan, his Rinnegan changed to the Mangekyo Rinnegan. Naruto looked at it and said, "You're good. Come on."
I have dropped it off. Now I gotta pick it up.
Now, soon as Nagito joined them, and Obito was pissed on belief. He believed Naruto was strong. Now Kakashi had the Rinnegan. Sasuke had the Rinnegan. Naruto had the Rinnegan. Sakura was strong. Damn it, my plans was ruined. But Zetsu came with something. Zetsu came with a Rinnegan. You can revive him with this. Those eyes, this looked just like Naruto's. A Rinnegan. But he was now happy. But he knows that Nagito is full power now. He can use his Rinnegan to the fullest extent without losing his life force. Damn it! Nagito. He punched the ground. Now, we skip. Years passed. The 4th Great Ninja War begins. The Right Kage, the Kase Kage, and the Hokage. All five villages, hidden villages, formed together, telling them we have to face off with Madara Uchiha. And they did so with the 4th Great Ninja War. The 4 Kages revived. Naruto switched Orochimaru's manners and told him he can be nice, while Naruto could revive a Uchiha so he can take over. In this, Orochimaru will have the Uchiha body and immortality. Actually, I won't give him that. Orochimaru will have the Sharingan. Thank you, Naruto, Orochimaru said. But Naruto looked at Orochimaru. You want something, don't you? Revive all 4 Hokages. The 2nd, the 3rd, the 1st, and the 4th, my father. Fine, since you gave me the eyes of the Sharingan and the body of the Uchiha, I would do so. With the shinobis behind Naruto, the powerful ones, the prodigies, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi. Why? The other Leaf Shinobi was like fighting war. The 4th people using White Zetsu to their control, and they revived. Thank you, Naruto said. Hi, you guys. They looked up, seeing not Orochimaru, but Orochimaru was standing right by Naruto. Hi, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I'm the fourth Hokage's child. And that here is Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage of the Leaf, the Flying Thunder God. He pointed to the revival of the fourth Hokage. Son? Yes, father, it's me, Naruto said with a smile. Listen, we here have a war against Madara Uchiha, Obito Uchiha, and Madara. If that completed the war, all of you will fight the war until the day you die. Is that understood? Naruto flared his chakra. Naruto, they know that his chakra was strong. And they nodded. Before that, please tell me, Hashirama, how did Madara survive the attack of your wood style? You're powerful. You left him alive, didn't you? You supposed to kill your enemies, bloodied or bruised, deaf or not. Your enemies supposed to die, regardless. But you let him live and train Uchiha. How could you? Naruto got angry. Naruto, Sasuke said, and Kakashi said as well. Do not force your chakra out and blame it on others. Madara Uchiha was the first Hokage's friend, the only friend he had. I know, but you let this happen. You let my father die. You let my mother die. I would just blame it all on Madara. I would give my stress on Madara. Kakashi, you will be taking Obito and not kill him, but knock him out, so he won't do anything in this war. Yes, I agree. All four shinobis, you will be taking off the Akatsuki's. Yes, all the Hokage said. But Naruto bowed. Thank you all for giving me the power, giving me and my teammates the power. Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, show your full power to these Hokages. Ash, they didn't say as you wish, and they just nodded their head. Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura were standing together, and they flared their bloodlust and chakra. At the same time, Naruto's Rinnegan flared as well. Sasuke's and Kakashi's Rinnegan flared, making Kakashi's Rinnegan turn to the Mangekyo Sharingan, Mangekyo Rinnegan, and they looked how powerful these four shinobis are. He didn't know Kakashi. The fourth Hokage didn't know Minato, didn't know Kakashi was this strong. The four shinobis that's in front of them now were stronger than the Kages themselves. But one thing, it was missing someone. Naruto said, oh, sorry for that. Summon ninjutsu. He summoned the nine-tailed beast. Hi. But the nine-tails was smaller. So he said, hi. I'm Kurama, the Naruto said. And then this when all four Kages went through a burst of laughter. What are you laughing at? Kurama said loudly. You just tiny, the Kage said, even Minato. Father, you have manners. Learn them, Naruto said. This is when Naruto's father, Minato, changed back to a normal face expression. Sorry. Everyone, this is the Nine-Tailed Fox. He will be helping us in a battle of Madara and Obito. All of us combined with our four powers will win. And my goal is to revive everyone in the leaf. What do you mean about that? I mean, me and Sasuke, Kakashi, will have to revive all of you with your full powers. I'm sorry, Father, but I really want you and my mother to survive. So, that is my goal. You ready, everyone? Get ready for the war. The begin of the fourth great ninja war. Everyone chowed and then left. The war begins. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura was facing off with Obito. Easily knocked this nigga. Oh! I'm sorry. Instantly knocked out Obito because Obito had the Rinnegan, but Obito was facing with 3 people who holds the Rinnegan, and Nagito was facing off with the real Madara. Why Hashirama as well? Hey, I'm Nagito Uzumaki. I'm Hashirama Senju from the Senju clan. I'm the head of the Senju. You're the first Hokage. Yes? Let's face off with Madara. Let's go. Madara noticed the Rinnegan in Nagito's eyes and was surprised that Nagito himself holds the Rinnegan, because he never gave the Rinnegan to no one. So how did Uzumaki hold that eye? Probably he was birthed with that, but he didn't know. Nagito rushed towards Madara. Since Nagito was full powered, Nagito had a great advantage with his power and chakra in his Rinnegan himself. Nagito had the stage Rinnegan, so he was much powerful then as canon. The war of the 4th Great Ninja War slowed down. The 10-tail Biju was still alive, so the Kaguya Otsutsuki will still be born, but she was still going to get demolished anyways, because how? Let me explain. Kakashi, Naruto, and Sasuke holds the Rinnegan. Kakashi, Naruto, and Sasuke holds the Rinnegan. So, since Itachi, Naruto, I'm gonna just say this, Kakashi gave a Sharingan to Obito and took that Rinnegan out of Obito's eyes and gave it, and Naruto healed that. And Obito has full Mangekyou Sharingan now, but Naruto healed Obito, but knocked him out before he gives up. Now, all 4 prodigies, Kakashi, Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto holds the Rinnegan, and not both eyes, but making them gods themselves. Rinnegan form, eyes out. No, I'm done. I'm sorry. They all stared with their Rinnegan flaring. You ready? Get set. Go. They all fought Kaguya, one by one, attacking her. Going through the dimensions, attacking her, beating her senseless. Kaguya couldn't handle the power because they all got Rennegans. They're the Rinnegan gods. I'm sorry. They was attacking her. Then, the twins. This one, the 4th Hokage, the 4th Great Ninja War, slid down. This when the Boruto series began. Naruto had a daughter with Kurenayaki. Her daughter's name was Somoto. Shimete. I'm gonna say Shimete. Shimete Uzumaki. And I'm gonna say this. Naruto put a combine of an Uchiha bloodline inside of him, so making him have the Uchiha bloodline as well. Shimete Uchiha Uzumaki. Yamanaka, I don't know. Sakura had the same. Sakura Uchiha. And the Sakura would not have glasses. Kakashi will have a son named Kaka Sensei. Kai Sensei. His name will be Kai Hatake. Naruto's parents will be revived. The 1st and the 2nd and the 3rd Hokage will be revived. Naruto is I'm gonna say Kakashi was not gonna be the 6th Hokage, so Naruto is the 6th Hokage of the Leaf. And Naruto's hairstyle will not change at all. Naruto is the age of 19 now, and he's the 6th Hokage. He called in anbu, which is Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura. And Naruto smiled at them. Hi, brothers, and hi, sister. Hi, Naruto, they all said. Well, let's go have fun. Naruto invited Tsunade Senju to do the much paperwork. Damn you, Naruto, Tsunade said out loud. This when the war of the 4th Great Ninja War and Boruto series will come to the end. Peace out, anime fans. I hope you loved this video. I think it's much better than the video I posted 13 hours ago. Like that video I posted, what if Naruto was an anbu? I just skipped that. That was just the weakest what if I ever did in history. And go to 5 likes and give me a little bit of views. Who knows? And like and subscribe. Comment down below if you're new. And if you comment down below that you're the first one who liked my videos, you will be getting a shout out. So the second one get a shout out. The third one get a shout out if you know about that. And I'm gonna go only to 4 people gets a shout out for this video I'm gonna post right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this series. This is really not a series. This is a movie. But yeah, enjoy all of this. Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura, on the other hand, was overpowered as Mijo. Like, overpowered.
Good.
Well, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this. Peace out, anime fans. Animatia out.